Good morning, Jasper Elementary School. We did it.
We finally
did it. We're here.
We
are here. Today is the last day of school. Thursday, which is interesting that it's Thursday, May 23rd, 2024. This is JS News. I like it when the last day of school is not on a Friday.
I agree, because you can only make it 4 days, doesn't have to be 5.
But 2 years ago, it was on a Wednesday.
That was nice too.
That was fun. Maybe it was last year. I don't remember.
No, last year I think we went all the way.
But there's just like a free day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free day. Anyway. You know what time it is.
Time to be
it's
loud
the end of the semester.
and proud.
This is the time where we all say
the mission statement. And hopefully we've accomplished the mission statement.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and if we haven't, there's always next year.
Yep, because we'll be
Unless
back.
Unless you're a 5th grader.
Oh, that's awkward.
All right, here we go. Ready? Sit up straight. Clear your throat. Here we go. Here at Jasper Elementary School, we strive for excellence because we are going to be the best that we can be. Hey, I need you a little louder.
The best that we can be.
Embrace the leader within.
Who's a leader?
I'm a leader.
I'm a leader.
Who's a leader?
I'm a leader.
One more time.
I'm a leader.
Foster social emotional learning. This means we will self-regulate and have empathy for others. And celebrate diversity, which means we're all unique.
Neek. You. But hopefully we have today's hot entree, chicken tenders. That would be a good one to have. Mm-hmm. Today's cold entree is sub sandwich, cold cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Cold cuts. All right, the side is green beans.
All right, here we go. It's birthday time.
It's going to be a lot, so sit back, relax, self-regulate, and listen for your birthday.
Okay. Today's birthdays are Beckett D. in Mrs. Kinesa's class. I'll do the rest of May, okay?
Okay.
The rest of May. Here we go. Scarlett O. in Piper's class. Christopher B. in Buttel's class. Sebastian B. in Mesmer's class. Aiden C. in Breslin's class. Jean M. in Corbin's class. Kintley C. That's a C, not a K. C. in Mrs. Hertz's class. Georgia C. in Mrs. Hertz's class. Emmeline G. in Mrs. Hossenauer's class. Levi D. in Mrs. Gatledge's class. Leo in my class. Woo!
I'm sorry, man.
Levante J. in Ship's class. Emerald L. in Kunkel's class. Ava W. in Beeklein's class. Mason M. in Gatledge's class.
Oh, we're still going on May. Still going on May.
Ryan S. in Donato's class. Giselle M. in Ship's class. Owen S. in Mesmer's class. Phoenix B. in Nordhoff's class. Kayla G. in East's class. Etta Nilsson E. in Ship's class. Aiden F. in Elkin's class. Allison U. in Bear's class. Angelie M. in John's class. Oliver N. in Beeklein's class. Jayla L. in Sanders' class. Leo B. in Kraft's class. Kieran C. in Prechtel's class. Cole E. in Corbin's class. Scrolling. Hudson L. in Hossenauer's class. And Holden R. in Hebner's class. Happy birthday! We're not done yet.
And the rest of May. So now for June.
The rest of June.
Wrigley B. in Miss Sanders' class. Eleanor K. in Miss Sanders' class. Joseph H. in Miss Boozy's class. Mrs. Schaefer. Michael C. in Miss Nowatarski's class.
Summer school. Oh, it'll be like right at the end.
Kaylin W. in Miss Corbin's class. Simon K. in Mrs. Hertz's class. Montserrat M. in Miss Piper's class. Jennifer M. in Miss Cox's class, E.L. C. in Mrs. Beeklein's class, R.A.D. in Mrs. Nowatarski's class, scrolling. Roland J. in Mr. Ho's class, yay! Iris B. in Mrs. Boozy's class, Kalia C. in Mrs. Yarbrough's class, Isaiah N. in Miss Kunkel's class, Alexa C. in Miss Kinese's class. All right, got to scroll some more.
Alex C.
Oh, Alex C. I'm sorry. Alex C. in Miss Kinese's class. Makaria M. in Mrs. Hebner's class. Nathan G. in Mrs. Nowatarski's class. Nadalyn G. in Mrs. Beach's class. Ivory P. in Mrs. Kraft's class. Theo D. in Mrs. Sanders' class. Kane M. in Mrs. Wyside's class. Hadley H. in Mrs. Fowle's class. Leah O. in Mr. Ship's class. Cadence N. in Mrs. Corbin's class. Mason B. in Mrs. Beeklein's class. Julia W. in Mrs. Breslin's class. And Mr. Taylor. Woo! Edward M. in Mrs. Hertz's class. Zavi S. in Mr. Bear's class. Mrs. Piper. Woo! And Mrs. Sincor. Woo! Happy birthday, all.
Woo!
One more batch.
That'd be cool if I could do this all in one breath, but there's just too many.
His face would turn blue.
Okay, here we go. Emily B. in Small's class. Aaliyah P. in Yarbrough's class. Meredith L. in Jasper's class. Riley B. in Hossenauer's class. Sophia P. in Donato's class. Marshall B. in Messmer's class. Eli T. in Sanders' class. Odie J. in Nordhoff's class. Elena R. in Griffin's class. Logan R. in Massey's class. Landon A. in Denu's class. Vinny D. in Kunkel's class. Michael K. in Donato's class. Mrs. Smiley in Mrs. Hall's class.
In all of our classes.
Yeah. Matthias E. in East's class. Colin S. in Donato's class. Sorry, I got a text message. I got a story to tell you later.
Oh boy.
Anyway, scrolling. Oh, I see the end. Dylan S. in Schnauz's class. Mia P. in John's class. Bo S. in Massey's class. Sherilyn H. in my class. Woo! Mrs. Ball. Woo! Luana V. Aw, their birthdays are right next to each other. In Mrs. Blessinger's class. Noah B. in Freiberger's class. Mia M. in Denu's class. Waylon B. in Jasper's class. Miss Johnson. Woo! William T. in Wyside's class. And Hendrix P. in Hossenauer's class.
He's the very last person that we say happy birthday to.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Rest of May, rest of June, rest of July. I need a rest.
Yep, rest.
Huh.
Happy birthday.
Now let's go to the mystery guest for the pledge.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Kunkel, and I'm happy to be your pledge leader for today. So let's stand and place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moment of silence, please. Okay, thank you and have a great day.
Thanks for doing the pledge today.
We have.
That's it for today.
Well, we might still have more. We need to tell them to have a great summer.
I know, but that's it for today. That's it for the year.
That's all the news for the day.
That's all, folks.
That's Porky the Pig from the Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll pull that up at the end. But anyway, we just want to say we hope you have a good, safe summer.
Yes.
Continue to be leaders in the summer.
Mm-hmm. Continue to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
The mission statement is still your mission statement over the summer.
It's gonna, hopefully you have a good time. Hopefully you can hang out with some friends and family. Maybe watch some good TV on those really hot days or those rainy days. Mm-hmm. But not TV and tablet all summer long.
No.
There's this thing, it's called the outside. And if you can go there, that's wonderful.
So this is actually.
But make sure your parents know that you're going out.
This is actually Mr. Moeller talking to himself a little bit.
I am. I'm telling myself that I don't need to watch TV and play Mario games all summer.
Crack a book.
Yes, my goal is to read some books.
That's good.
Maybe listen to audiobooks, but still books involved.
Yep.
Let's see. What are some goals what do you want to do this summer?
I probably will. I'd like to try to read some more, but it's going to be a busy summer to get ready for next school year.
Yeah.
And
we have learning we need to do.
Yep. So.
And probably so does your teacher.
So you can't stop learning over the summer if we don't stop learning over the summer.
Exactly. At least 80 hours of learning.
80 hours of the learning over the summer.
Mm-hmm. And then the rest of the time can be playing.
So try to fit that 80 hours in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Teachers, you know. Let's see. Something else I want to do is I want to fix my bike so I can ride my bike more.
That'd be fun. I want to be able to. I haven't ridden a bike in a while.
I know. I have my dad's bike and it's broken, so I need to get it fixed. Maybe run a little bit more.
I've been trying to work out, lifting weights.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be all swole when we come back.
I wouldn't say that, but
I wouldn't either, but I did because I'm just playing.
So
I'm trying to begin with the end in mind.
Oh, okay. Set a goal.
Anyway,
shoot for the stars, and shoot for the moon, and you may land among the stars.
Exactly. And on that note, because we're just rambling now,
yeah.
Have a good summer, and we will see you in August.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.